Okay, hashtag wow, hashtag now. I'm gonna jump right into this. Before I did a video about Hitsumu Miku, I want to praise one of the things that I want to talk about the movie. It does have a lot of positive, not probably positive. It does have joyful scenes, camaraderie, people using YouTube as something more positive, like the idea of promoting someone else's work, but spread joy. A lot of times we see in YouTube when it comes to tourists, and please, okay, I don't think anybody from Japan is listening to this, but anyone from Japan is listening to this. We don't use YouTube to make fools of ourselves. We just want to. How can I put this? Well, I'd use a YouTube to I figure, well, if I'm gonna have a good time, like I said before, I can't spend time with my nieces. This is the closest thing I get to spending time with my nieces, where I go out and then I put on a video and hopefully they see it. Other times, people just say, "Hey, this is a good place," and they want to promote it. So again, either promotion or just want to share time either with their family members, friends, or maybe just strangers. Because unfortunately, getting out and being social is not always easy for all of us. But anyway, I want to praise this movie for doing depression rights and showing the positive way of showing social media. So the depression part, I'm going to get started. Miku here, like I said, starting out her musical career. Once you see the movie itself, she starts off small with cell phones and laptops. When you think about it, that's a good example of people uh, starting out what talents they have. Why don't you go and take this one here? Now, like she said, that's a good example of people using their cell phones to record themselves, and when they go out, when people watch them on YouTube, whether the laptop or cell phone, hopefully either get a following or they don't. Now, one thing about the movie does express something that's kind of concerning. When we express something in our heads, it sounds different than when we talk out loud. So a lot of people are wondering why you're not heard. Well, I'm not being heard because when they talk, sometimes what we hear in our heads is not what other people are hearing out loud. Hi there. Now, as you notice, Jane Animation Plush. As you notice, when it comes to speaking, you hear how I talk in my videos. You see I talk with confidence. You see I just out there, sometimes a little loud. But I'm out there with a specific voice to explain myself. So I think YouTube does help when it comes to, because you hear yourself play back. And a lot of times, and I think this makes a big difference with people's social lives. It's the way we speak. So at any rate, so hopefully in time, when you do a YouTube video, this is why don't make a fool of yourselves. Stop breaking out people's stuff. Even if you speak clearly, maybe you shouldn't be understood. Now, again, like I said before, it does do depression very well. It's a combination of sadness, but also a combination of being anger at the same time. So again, I praise this movie for doing depression right, and as well, what's the right way of using social media. The movie does idea, like a lot of times you see social media, we do see a lot of times people just talking down to other people. Or, well, okay, I guess sometimes you have to spread news, even if it's sad. Well, that's fine. But what are your thoughts of this movie? Did you like seeing tile records? I'm sorry, I gotta point out tile records. I know it's off topic, but I thought it was interesting because I thought tile records was gone forever. Apparently, it does exist in Japan. I thought that was actually pretty cool seeing tile record again. For those that are familiar with tile records and you're in Japan, the one in America, or used to be in America, had, let's see, it had CDs, it had vinyl, it also had movies, but also had toys, comics, magazines, but very unusual stuff you wouldn't think of looking for. I'm not sure that's what it's like in Japan. So if anyone from Japan, I know you're not listening, but again, please understand, not all YouTubers want to make fools of themselves. We actually want to do what you see in the movie, promote good products, but as well try to be more social. But at any rate, if someone from Japan is listening, is that what Tower Records is like in Japan? Write in the comments below. And is there something about this movie that spoke to you? Again, write in the comments below. Please like and share and subscribe to my video. And again, I hope your day sucks a little less. See you next video. Oh yeah, also support more anime when it gets into theaters.